You get to chill out a little bit. What'd you do?
Christie got some sun.
And I laid in the sun. It was great.
Good, Christie. I need you to sleep. I need you to get great thoughts on what you're going to do coming into the second half and how we're going to accomplish this.
And lay in the sun.
I love it.
You talked about Caitlin about golfing. Did you golf at all?
Twice. I got 2 little 9 holes in. Not 18. I wasn't ready for 18. I can play every day though. I do love it. And I've tried to get. I need to get Grace out.
Caitlin did say that she was going to go out there with Christie and get in do a 9-hole with her. She did mention that, I believe.
Out on the golf course. Maybe she might kick my ass.
What was today about for you guys? You resting? Is it a specific?
One thing I do want to say, because I did do Caitlin's interview, they're taking this serious. The Indiana Fever are not playing around. They're in the practice facility early. They're in there for about 2-3 hours. They're working on defense. They're working on the offense. They're working on timing. They're working on chemistry. They're working on a lot of things that they need to clean up. Per Caitlin Clark, they are not in there just taking shots, just putting up shots and messing around. They're treating this as a training camp. They are lifting weights, and they are training for about 2 hours. They're taking this very serious. They understand the rest situation. They're taking care of their bodies. They're enjoying the break, but at the same time, there's a lot of things that we need to work on if we're going to take this to the next level. Yes, we sit in the 7th seed, but we know teams are out there to come after us. We need to move up a little bit. The Fever are taking this very serious.
Focus. What's this weekend be like too?
Yeah, just, we just keep talking about just kind of getting the muck on. Like, I wanted them to go and just relax, but as a pro athlete, a lot of them aren't going to do that. But, I think they did go get some rest, just looking to get their legs under them.
You learned from past Olympic breaks what it takes to come out of that stronger in any way?
Yeah, I had some that were on the Olympic team the last time I was in an Olympic break situation. So we were down, some of our top players. This is great. This is great. We have, other than Christy Wallace, which we were missing her, but good luck to her.
That's
we're
right.
Going to get a lot of.
I forgot. What team does Christy Wallace play for? I completely forgot, but I did see a stat where I think she scored 2 points.
Yeah, and a lot of good breakdown stuff in that's just going to help us in the long run.
Kind of an awkward approach of having to wait so long for a game. Can you do too much with them right now?
We kind of it's a balancing act. It is, because that's a long time before you play. So it's just about finding ways to get better, finding ways to keep having fun playing basketball, even doing other things off the basketball court. We've really got a lot of things planned for players that are non-basketball related, just team stuff or team bonding and chemistry. So, and they get into that stuff. So it's fun.
What do you hope is the feel for the next couple of weeks? Like a mini training camp combined with, Caitlin mentioned how there's already that chemistry. Now you're just trying to build on that.
Yeah, I think you can keep getting better with that chemistry. And
I think they still have about 3 weeks left. So like I said, Caitlin did mention it's like a training camp. And earlier on in the season or during the season, we don't even get to practice like this, she said. We don't even get this type of work. Because they can't do it during the season, she said. So this is like an actual, this is the first time they actually got this much time in the practice facility with each other. And in a real training situation.
Actually just sat and talked with her and just got her thoughts on what some of that is like, what we need to do, what she thinks these next couple weeks.
Thank you. Maturing as a coach is understanding that you need to go to your number one option and you need to listen to what she wants to do. She's the captain. Let her run the show. What is it that you did at Iowa? What are some of the things that you see here that we're missing? What is it that we need to do to help you be successful in this team? What is it that we need to do? Let's work on it. Caitlin said defense and turnovers. Let's work on it. Everybody, let's get on the same page and let's keep building that chemistry.
And that's just what we keep talking about. The more they play together, the more that chemistry just builds, and then the more we can just, tweak things here and there. But I love where we ended. I know, Dallas, that was a tough one. But I love getting them a break, sitting with 11 wins, 14 to go, sitting in 7th place.
Right.
We just want to keep getting better, be ready for Phoenix when they come.
Kim was saying that the mental break might be important or more than the physical break. Did you have any specific advice for her just how to approach this period and build into the second half?
Yeah, I think she had talked about she didn't know if she could turn it off, and that just is what she.
That's just competitive nature out of Caitlin, man. You can see it out of her, bro. How are you going to tell Caitlin, hey, shut it off completely? Don't touch a basketball. Don't do anything. Shut it off. Chill out. Don't watch any games. Relax. It's hard to, when somebody's that just got it in them like that, and that's all they do, that's all they know, that's all they love. Not all they love, but that's one of their passions. It's hard to tell somebody, hey, don't go to the gym today. Hey, don't hoop today. Come on, man.
She really needed, after coming off that college season, like I was like, Caitlin, just step away and breathe. And I think she really did that, and she was ready to get back in here when we came in yesterday for a little bit.
Defense is obviously, it sounds like, the priority of this. How do you go about drilling that and improving upon that without the game?
Yeah, they love that. They love that. It was,
Yep.
I'm sure that she talked about how much she loved the defensive work that we're doing. But that's just where we are, and that's where we have to get better. I mean,
and that's where they're going to continue to win games. When they play fast and aggressive and they play at a defensive pace, a good offensive pace, they're a very good basketball team, and they're very unexperienced. This is a young team right here, man. This is a very young team. But guess what? They've proven to beat the biggest teams in the league. They've beaten all the big dogs. They've beaten all of them. They pull away in the third and the fourth. They play aggressive. And they go toe for toe with them when it comes to scoring. The Indiana Fever will be fine. They're going to make the playoffs.
We've got to do a better job of
make it.
keeping people in front of us. We've got to do a better job of pressuring the basketball. Our transition defense has a lot to do with us and our turnovers. So, that's another piece. But we've just got in the half court. Team defense is so important.
We saw Timmy, I think, with a cast. Any updates you can provide on her?
Yeah, she's going to get to the doctor, I think, around the 5th. And they're going to look at it and see kind of where she is. And hopefully we can start progressing in a good direction after that.
Do you want to use the standings as a motivator down the stretch, or you try to tell them to ignore it and play every day?
We talk about it. I mean, we talk about that.
How are you going to ignore the
standings? Making the playoffs our goal.
It's not just making the playoffs. They're going to make the playoffs. They're going to win in that first round, and we'll see who they match up with. They're going to make the playoffs. I highly, 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 highly believe that. And like I said, I haven't seen any other teams in the lab, which I'm not saying they aren't. I'm sure they are, but based off what I'm hearing right here, they're taking this thing very serious. And maybe I'll search up if there's other teams out already practicing or whatever, which I'm sure there are. But I want them to take it as serious as what I'm hearing from the Indiana Fever. At the end of the day, we want competitive basketball. We want to be entertained. If we're going to watch this thing grow in front of our eyes, we want entertaining basketball. And you know damn well Caitlin Clark needs to be in the playoffs. Or the WNBA will. Just like what's happening in Paris. Come on, bro. Let's get to it, man. Look, it's your boy, CEO Connor. If you have not, man, make sure you guys sub up. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate you guys. If you haven't yet, check me out on all my other channels, CEO Connor. But now, this is the new channel, Game Day Network. I appreciate you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you haven't, smash up. Drop a like. Let me know you guys rock with the video. Catch you guys on the next one. And I'm out.